And to be able to connect with this cosmic consciousness, or general consciousness in general, it's very hard for us right now because, let's say, the modern deuteronomists are amongst us as well, and they're always trying to control us, not trying to have us have an open mind. They don't want critical thinkers. They want to have people who just are sheep. They just want to follow. They want to follow. So how do we, as modern human beings, take back what we had before? Because it's so hard now that we are deep in this educational system, or the overall social construct, that now that you're saying that we all matter, everything is about being logical and not being intuitive, and don't care about what your feelings are, and spirituality in general. I mean, how do we get back to that?
Oh, good question. Good question. Well, our ancestors taught us actually that the way we heal the world is by healing ourselves. So we have to start with ourselves. And I think that, when we can make these heart connections, we behave differently, but we also are working on a different frequency. I think that that's the first thing. And I'm really pleased that there's so many people today who really are doing that and who are interested. Since quantum physics especially has changed the worldview, that people are working on. A lot of people are working on it. But I think that the power of one individual is so much more than we are aware. That when one person can change, I think we do have an effect on others. And I know from my own experiences, like having to work at it all the time. But I think also that a very interesting thing is happening, that since quantum physics, for example, there's an organization in the UK called Scientific and Medical Network. And in the 70s, a group of scientists got together and they said, since quantum physics, we can't play this old game anymore. We have got to include the study of consciousness. And before that was, what is it? It's just an effect of the brain. It was a kind of pretty bad description of consciousness from a materialist. You'd think, what is that the best you can do? But they said, okay, we've got to bring science and these mystical inner experiences, consciousness together. We've got to work on this. So they did, and that organization is really still going, and it is very powerful. It's doing so many good things. In fact, one of the persons who just won the Nobel Prize for the discovery of black holes is a member of that. But they've had 6 Nobel Prize winners, and they have some of the top scientists really in the world are part of that organization, and they study consciousness. I mean, they in fact had me come and speak about this book